Test.
Ano, slyšíme.
Welcome everyone on the press conference before OKTAGON 64 in Munich. Right now we will start with the first half of the fighters, then we will change them for the second half of the fight card. So feel free to ask questions so we can start with the first question.
Hello everyone, thanks for being here. Manuel from MMA for Fans. Erste Frage geht an Gökhan Aksu. Gökhan, endlich ist es soweit. Wir sehen dich endlich kämpfen. Der Kampf hat sich, glaube ich, 3-mal verschoben. Wie froh bist du, morgen diesen Fight endlich antreten zu können? Und was erwartest du von deinem Gegner morgen?
Danke für die Frage. Also endlich ist der Kampf soweit. Ich freue mich natürlich sehr, hier ein Teil von OKTAGON zu sein. Der Kampf hätte jetzt 2-mal stattfinden sollen. Es ist das 3. Mal. Es ist Gott sei Dank so weit gekommen.
I'm happy that I'm part of OKTAGON. It's the second time that I've been here. It's a personal thing for me. I'm very happy to be here, to be part of OKTAGON, to be there tomorrow and fight tomorrow. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to give a great show.
Das ist persönlich. Kannst du da ein bisschen näher drauf eingehen?
You've mentioned that it is a personal thing for you. What do you mean? I've been injured, and injuries are part of this sport, part of MMA. So unfortunately, I couldn't fight before, but now I'm fit and I'm ready. The same question is for Jan Malach. Are you happy to fight tomorrow, finally, and what do you expect from your opponent?
Yeah, I expect Gökhan to go forward, to go into a brawl, to make it fast-paced fight. And I'm really happy that we're here. It's like he said, it's for the 3rd time. You see me pop a confetti to celebrate that he's finally here. And yeah, I believe we're both looking forward to it, and it's going to be a great fight.
Thanks. Nächste Frage geht an Mike Legaschek. Mike, wir haben schon vorher geredet.
The next question,
Ja, jetzt
Mike
hat
Legaschek.
OKTAGON damit geworben im Trailer, dass du möglicherweise diesen Fight als deinen letzten Fight anziehst, oder du drohst immer damit, die
We've
Handschuhe
seen
an den
and
Nagel
heard
zu
that
hängen.
it's supposed to be your last fight.
sehen wir morgen
You
Mike Legaschek
want to
zum letzten Mal?
end your career here. Is that true?
Alle zusammen. Normalerweise war schon der Plan, dass ich Frankfurt noch
Good
in
evening.
München mitnehme und dann eventuell aufhöre. Aber ich glaube, ihr habt gesehen, ich bin in Frankfurt
So what I had in mind was
und
to finish in
mich
Frankfurt,
sitzen lassen, deswegen so
to have my last match, last fight in Frankfurt. But I'm really happy to fight tomorrow again. I'm really excited about my opponent. I'm very confident that I can win. I'm sure that I'm the better out of us two. It's not like I have to, but I just want to have this last fight.
Kampf dort rein. Mittlerweile ist es, glaube ich, auch ein bisschen was Persönliches für dich gegenüber.
You've mentioned that you were injured.
In Ruhe nach dem Fight. Kannst du das noch mal ein bisschen kurz schildern? Was
I think that in your last match, there was something personal. What happened? What I can say is that I'm a polite person. You all know me very well. I'm a calm person, but when someone starts telling some bullshit, then that's the end of our friendship. That's the end of that person for me. So we will see what happens tomorrow.
Julian von MMA ohne Maske, Jamie Cordero. Du hast jetzt einen starken Mann.
Question for Jamie Cordero.
Nächstes Jahr ist der Tipsport Gamechanger im Mittelgewicht. Ist das so
You're
ein
a strong
kleiner
fighter.
Ausscheidungs- oder Qualifizierungskampf für dich für den Gamechanger nächstes
Some people
Jahr?
say that you want to go to middleweight in Game Changer. Is that true?
Julian, ich weiß gar nicht, inwiefern
Hi,
ich
Julian.
darauf eingehen kann
I
oder darf, wenn
don't
ich ehrlich bin.
really know
Aber
how much into detail I can go,
bin auf jeden
but
Fall ready,
I'll
falls
tell
es
you
soweit
this.
kommt.
I want to be ready
Sagen wir mal
if
so.
that happens, if I get the offer.
Ich würde mich freuen, es wäre meine Ehre, unter den besten
Let's put it this
Leuten
way.
oder den
I would
besten
be
Mittelgewichten bei
happy
Octagon zu gehören. Wenn man mir die Ehre
to be
erweist,
part
dazu
of
zu
the
gehören.
best middleweight fighters in Octagon.
Danke.
So if they want me,
Michael,
I'll be
an dich
happy
die
to be part of
Frage,
it.
Du hast eben gesagt, du bist
Maybe I will just step in.
Michael, question for you.
We've been just talking about it, and I believe that the winner from between Cordero and Taborciano will hear about it after that tournament. So we got some places. So for the winner there could be some nice offer.
okay. Für Michael, du hast in Frankfurt nur mit einem Knie, sage ich mal, gekämpft. Wie fit bist du jetzt für diesen Kampf?
Michael, you fought in
Ich
Frankfurt.
kann sagen, ich bin auf jeden Fall fitter wie damals.
Are you ready
Ich
for
habe von
tomorrow?
Ärzten so Hardcore-Glucose gespritzt bekommen. Habe ich gar nicht gewusst.
Yes, I am ready. I got some glucose from my doctors. I didn't even know that it existed.
Er wird es mal aushalten. Er wird
You get it injected, and I do hope that I'm ready now, that it will help. Maybe I'll need to be operated, but for this fight, I'm ready. Patrick, I'm really happy to see you here at Octagon.
K.O.-Niederlage, stehst trotzdem auf der Maincard. Bei Octagon gibt es jetzt dein Debüt bei Octagon. Ist das so ein bisschen Druck, dass Octagon von dir viel erwartet?
You lost in your previous matches, there was a KO, but still you're at the fight card. So is there some pressure at you? Whenever you join a new organization, people have some expectations, great expectations. But those who know me know that I've always delivered whatever I could. But that wasn't the case for the last match, and that's part of the sport. It's important to learn from your past mistakes, to know what you did wrong, and I think that applies for Octagon as well. So that's why they gave me a shot. Sebastian, your opponent. You're number 3 in heavyweight.
Der Underdog, viele sehen dich als Underdog. Was meinst du, woran liegt das? Weil ich meine, du bist ungeschlagen, bist auf der 3.
You remain undefeated, but still, you're an underdog. Why do you think that's it? I don't know. I have the same question. But I don't worry about that. The fact that I'm the outsider can play well in my cards. Maybe because I don't spend that much time on social media, I don't know. Or maybe I'm too old for some people. But I feel great. I want to fight, so we will see what happens tomorrow.
Michael Bauer, NTV. Ich würde direkt weitermachen bei Patrick. Die Frage des Alters.
A question for
Spielt das
Patrick.
So eine große Rolle im Heavyweight geht es ja dann doch meistens eigentlich.
When
noch
we
ein
speak
paar
about
Jährchen länger als
age,
in
does
anderen
it
Gewichtsklassen.
play a role in heavyweight?
Man ist nur so alt, wie man sich fühlt.
Sebastian, wie alt
I
bist du?
think we are so old as we feel. Well, I feel I'm
Jetzt
28.
wäre aber meine Frage an dich, Sebastian.
Okay.
Hattest du Patrick vorher schon
A
auf
question
dem
for
Schirm? Ihr habt beide
Sebastian.
in unterschiedlichen deutschen Organisationen gekämpft. Was macht den Kampf für dich so
You
reizvoll?
fought
und
in
was macht
various
Patrick als
German
Gegner,
organizations.
ja,
So,
vielleicht auch so gefährlich?
what makes Patrick a dangerous opponent? And what do you think is interesting about the fight tomorrow?
Dem Ganzen auseinandersetze so drumherum, weil ich mich einfach auf mich konzentriere.
Look, I don't care about this. I just focus on myself, on the fight. But I think that tomorrow is going to be the greatest fight I've ever fought. Against Patrick, it's going to be great. I think he's really fit, but I'm just really excited about tomorrow.
Das Thema Fitness hat er gerade so ein bisschen angesprochen. Das
And
war in
that's
deinem
it.
letzten Kampf. Du hast es dann
Patrick,
der ausschlaggebende Punkt, dass sich das Blatt so ein bisschen
There were some
gedreht hat.
talks
Wie waren
about
jetzt deine
your
ersten
level of fitness.
Erfahrungen hier bei Octagon in der neuen Organisation?
What's your first experience with Octagon as an organization, and what is your fitness level?
Die Vorbereitung meines Lebens war die beste Vorbereitung, die wir hatten.
I think it was the best preparation that we've ever had.
Und ja, Octagon hochprofessionell, wie man hier
We've
empfangen wird.
also had some extra training sessions. I've worked with the real
Dann
professionals
Frage
and I feel
für
great.
Degashek. Was erwarten
The
wir
next
denn dann
question
morgen
goes for
für einen
Degashek.
Kampf, wenn's für dich so
What
ein
can we
bisschen
expect
Qualifikation
from
für
your
Dennis
fight
Ilbay, sag ich
tomorrow?
jetzt mal, ist? Und ja, was erwartest du für einen Jakob Donal?
Is this duel a qualification for a fight with Dennis Ilbay? Well, I don't think it's a qualifying match to fight Ilbay. I fight because I like fighting, not to qualify to fight someone else. My opponent tomorrow is strong. I will give my best. I think that it will be a hard fight for him. I'm from Munich, so we will see how many fans join tomorrow. I think that when they see my headline, it will be really difficult for him. My family is here, my mother will be here, so my friends, so I'll have huge support. Jakub is already smiling. What do you feel now hearing these words?
Já se cítím super, cítím se dobře, líbí se mi, že tady není nějaký vražedný trash talk a svýho soupeře respektuji.
I do respect my
my
opponent. I don't like to trash talk. For me, it's a great fight, a great opponent. I'm really excited about tomorrow. So, yeah, what can I say? I also have many friends here. I have my training family here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Dann wäre meine nächste Frage an Jamie Cordero. Dein letzter Kampf, ja, hat
The next question for Jamie Cordero.
gefunden, mit dem letztlich
Your
du auch nicht
previous
zufrieden warst.
fight didn't go as
Hat dich
well
das
as you planned. You
lange
weren't really
beschäftigt?
happy with the
Wie lief die
result.
Vorbereitung auf den Kampf
So,
jetzt? Und
was
ja,
that
was
on your mind for a
erwartest
long
du,
time?
was
Did you
das
change something in your
sein wird?
preparation? What do you expect tomorrow?
Lange beschäftigt hat mich das nicht. Ich bin jemand, der relativ schnell
I haven't
Haken
really
durchsetzt
given it
kann
much
und
thought.
einfach damit abschließt und direkt
I'm the
keine
type
Energie
of
mehr drauf verschwendet,
person
weil was passiert
that
ist, passiert.
can really
Weiter geht's
make
zur nächsten
peace with
Aufgabe.
it and not
Und,
think about it too much and
das
just
Gute
move
ist,
on to the next task.
dass der Linker und er
Here's one thing that I think is really good about this.
etwas ähnlich vom Stil, nicht
My
ganz
opponent
derselbe Stil, aber ähnlich
has
vom
a
Stil.
similar fighting
Das heißt, meine
style,
Vorbereitung für
a
Linker
similar
kann ich mehr oder weniger
posture,
mit
where we have a
in die
similar
Vorbereitung
build.
für,
So my prep for
für
Jatalenka was pretty similar.
Und
And I can actually use
deswegen
my
hat's
prep
eigentlich gut
for the
gepasst.
previous
Und ich bin,
opponent
ja,
for this
sehr zufrieden,
opponent,
wie
so
alles
that's
lief.
good.
Dann Frage an Jon Taborciano.
Question
Jamie
for
hat
Jon
mit die schnellsten
Taborciano.
Finishes in dieser Organisation geholt. Was erwartest du für den
Jamie
Kampf? Und muss
has
man
the fastest finishes in this organization. What are you expecting from tomorrow's fight?
besonders vorsichtig sein?
And do you think that you'll have to be super careful, especially at the beginning of the first round?
Am avut adversari mai experimentați, mai viteză decât Cordero. Mâine deja va arăta cine e cel mai bun în cușcă. Nu mă sperie nici prima rundă, nici a doua. Fantoma e pe urme lui Cordero. Așa că Cordero, fii gata, pregătește-te pe mâine. Va fi o seară de neuitată. Cam asta.
Ich hatte Gegner, die mehr Erfahrung hatten als Jamie Cordero. Ich hatte Gegner, die schneller waren als
I've
Jamie.
definitely fought
Und
more
morgen werde ich
experienced
zeigen, dass
opponents
ich der
and
Beste
faster
bin,
ones
dass
than
ich
Jamie
als
Cordero.
Beste
I will
aus
show
der-
tomorrow
aus der
that
Cage
I'm
mit
the best
einem
of them
Sieg
all.
auskommen wird.
I
Ich
will
hab
show
keine Angst vor
everybody
der
that
ersten
I
Runde, ich
can
hab keine Angst vor der
score a win
zweiten
against
Runde.
him.
Fantoma,
I'm not scared
das
of the first or
Phantom
second
verfolgt
round.
Jamie Cordero und ich bin komplett ready.
The Phantom is here and he'll face Jamie Cordero.
Philipp Harburger, der deutsche Moderator von Octagon. Auch eine Frage an Jon Taborciano. Ich wollte sie an Jamie und Jon an euch beide
My name is
stellen, aber
Philip. I
Jamie hat sie
also
schon
have a
beantwortet.
question for Jon
Die
Taborciano.
Tatsache, dass dieser Kampf
Jamie has
potenziell
answered this
dein
question
Ticket für den
already.
Kampfsport Gamechanger nächstes Jahr im Mittelgewicht sein könnte.
If this fight
Gibt dir das
gets you
zusätzliche Motivation
into
oder was macht das
the
mit
tip
dir?
sport game changer next year, does it change anything about your motivation and do you feel different now?
Biletul cum zici? Pentru piramida, da, desigur mă motivează biletul către piramidă.
sunt motivat în 100% alături de echipa mea care mă susține acum aici. Deja mâine va arăta cine e cel mai bun în cușcă.
Ganz sicher ist das eine riesengroße Motivation für mich. Ich bin 100%ig
It's definitely a huge motivating factor. I'm 100% going into this, so is my team, and I'll show you who's king tomorrow.
Danke an die Promoters für alles und dass ich hier sein kann.
And thanks to the promoters for everything and for letting me be here.
Eine Frage, die aus der Community an Gökhan Aksu gestellt wurde.
Here's another community question for Gökhan Aksu. Your opponent has said something about you, and that was that you're not a complex fighter, that you only are good at one thing. He saw some, parts where you're not very good at. There's only one thing I want to tell him. He'll see tomorrow what I can do.
Here, question for the promoters. Your last event in Germany was in Frankfurt in front of the 60,000. How hard is it going from that then to a, let's say, smaller arena, even though it is still 16,000 people in the SAP Garden?
Oh, it's not hard. It's great. Like to continue in one of the newest, the most modern arena in Europe, in Munich. I think it's a big prestige to be one of the first sport which is going to be here after football. After hockey and basketball, the local sports. It's a great honor for us, and we are very proud that we are the ones here in Bavaria and all this region to bring OKTAGON. We already did one event here. It was a great event. Who was there? Maybe remember 2 years back, and now again. So it's a great prestige. We are continue on our journey here in Germany. Super proud that RTL is with us on board. So again, the opportunity for hundreds, thousands fans, or maybe millions to watch the tournament and be part of it. So I think it's another huge step for the sport in Germany, what we are doing here, I would say. So we are very excited about it, and we feel like this is the proper next step after the Frankfurt, the great tournament.
And a question for Gökhan. On Jan Malak's Instagram, he posted a video of protecting you so you wouldn't fall out of this fight once again. I wonder, what were your thoughts on his trash-talking antics before this fight?
Also, also es macht mir nichts aus. Ich finde es nur lustig, lach drüber, aber ziehe mein Ding durch. Ich bin bestens vorbereitet für Malach und ich bin bereit.
Trash talk is not my thing, not my cup of tea, but I'm ready for Malach, and I won't let him intimidate me or ruin me, and I won't let him distract me. He'll show who's king tomorrow, and I'll go off.
I'm sorry, my man. Tell me, have you seen a funnier trash talk than this?
No, it was very funny.
It was very funny, right? I think it was a fine line between that super offensive trash talking and funny trash talking. So yeah, right. It's mission completed. And tomorrow I will complete another mission.
Ja, Thomas von RTL.de, eine Frage an Patrick. Patrick,
Question for Patrick. Patrick, on social media, I saw and I read that you trained with Christian Eckerlin, among other people. He won in Frankfurt. He's got great experience with OKTAGON. Did he help you improve yourself in the last few days?
Nicht nur seit 3 Tagen, sondern schon seit ich im Spirit.
We've only trained together for the last 3 days. But ever since I've been with Spirit MMA, I can say that it's been a huge improvement. And we've been meeting each other at Spirit MMA ever since I joined, and they've been great.
Hast du nochmal spezielle Worte von ihm jetzt oder von den allen in den letzten Tagen, Wochen?
Have you heard anything specific from him? Did he wish you good luck? Did he motivate you somehow? Yeah, in the last 3-4 days we had the chance to face off, train. We went through a couple things, and it motivated me a lot.
Okay, so that was the questions for the first round. So now we will ask guys to leave and wait outside. We will make another part, and then we'll be stare downs. So short break now.
Octagon returns to Munich with a tournament that will be headlined by 2 title fights. A heated rematch to be crowned king of the heavyweight division. 6 years undefeated world number 6 and Octagon champion Hatif Bosmoel will take on Lazar Todev. Todev believes he won their first fight and was not happy with the judge's decision. Now we'll find out who the real boss of the heavyweight division is. After 16 months, the welterweight belt's last owner, Brazilian phenom Kike Brito, is back and looking to claim the title again. After the bloodbath in Ostrava back in 2022, he raised the belt above his head and became the first fighter in Octagon to break the then champion David Cosma's 5-year win streak. However, Dracula Serdu is determined to prove that Brito's reign is officially over. Munich's very own Viking and light heavyweight division number 2, Ironside Popek, wants to earn another shot at the title, but standing in his way is a man known to finish his opponents even when they are the favourites to win. Missed the short notice, Strelchek. 22-year-old Max Holzer is on a 9-fight win streak, but he is about to face the biggest challenge of his career so far. As champion of 2 German organisations, Eugene Blackdell is out to prove that his opponent is far from invincible. Heavyweight number 3, Sebastian Herzberg, is a so far undefeatable double champion of a German organisation who'll do whatever it takes to destroy the 2-metre-tall giant, Patrick Vespasian, who'll be making his Octagon debut. The opening bout of the main fight card could be the very last time we see Mikhail Diegashek in the cage, a warrior who constantly threatens to finish his opponents. Going up against him will be none other than the renowned fan favourite tough guy from Brno, Jakub Donel. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 64, Moel versus Todev 2. Purchase the pay-per-view and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament from the comfort of your own home on octagon.tv. World champions and their emotional stories. An electric atmosphere. An unforgettable experience. Octagon MMA.
Welcome back after a short break on the second half of the press conference. Now the main card of tomorrow's tournament. So feel free, start with the first question. Mike?
Julian, MMA ohne Maske. Direkt die erste Frage an Matthäus Stressig. Du kommst nach einer Verletzung, nach einem Bruch von deinem Fuß. Wie fit bist du wirklich jetzt nach der Verletzung? You was very bad injured. How fit are you?
We are always in a perfect shape.
Okay, thank you. Dann direkt die Frage an Alexander Popek. Nach dem Ausfall von Marc Ducis, wie lange hast du gezögert, Stressig anzunehmen? Weil ich meine,
A question for Popek. You lost your original opponent, Ducis. How long did you wait to accept the second fight? I waited no second. My opponent is really dangerous, and you saw it in the previous KO to Montagnac. You said that after the trash talk, before the chapter with Ducis is completed, is that what you feel, or do you just really not want to fight him at all? So there are two things. There's the reality and then there's the internet. So these are separate things. On the other hand, if you speak online about someone, about their family in a really mean way, I think that you can't take this person seriously. So what I focus on now is tomorrow's fight. But I think that for me, the chapter with Ducis is completed, and internet is not reality. Thank you. A question for Hatef. Well, we saw some pushing today already. Is that a personal fight for you now? Do you feel like the second fight is well deserved, or do you want to destroy your opponent? Or do you want to destroy him, or is that just sport for you? So the last time was a year ago. Exactly a year ago. He spoke about me in a really mean way, and I think that he can't lose. He spoke about my family. He spoke about my girlfriend. And he thought that I would lose. It took 5 rounds, so I don't understand what he means. He hit me in my eye. I couldn't see anything. And he had the 4th and 5th round to beat me, but still, I was the one who beat him. Now we're in Munich. The last time was in Frankfurt at the stadium. And he told me in my face that I wouldn't come to Munich. But I'm here, so tell me. I'm happy you're here. No, you're not telling the truth now. You said in front of everyone, in front of the whole of OKTAGON, you think that everyone else is stupid? You think that you're the only smartest person? You think that you're smarter than other people?
I've
never said that. Man, you're losing your shit.
Look, you said I wouldn't come, but I did. I'm here in Munich. I'm going to destroy it tomorrow. Really, I'm going to hit you so hard you won't know where it hit you from. Look, I spoke of you last time 1 year ago, and for me, I beat you, and that was the end of it. But you keep talking about me, and you want to fight me, you want to defeat me, you think that I want to beat you. But look, I don't care, I don't want to talk to you about this.
Fucking shut up.
Look, this is just...
Dann direkt an Lazar. Du hast nach deinem Sieg hast du gesagt,
Question for Lazar.
Immer noch gar kein Problem zum letzten Kampf, auch zum ersten Kampf. wenn du so ein bisschen was
After the last fight, you said that you don't have a problem with your opponent.
Taktik wird wahrscheinlich wieder zu sein, dich runterzuholen.
Now, what did you change? What have you changed since then? What's your tactics now? Your opponent wants to take you down, so what did you change? Well, I'm not going to talk about my tactics because that wouldn't be very tactical. But I've been getting better every day as a fighter, and I think that tomorrow it will go much differently. You will see a different fight. How old are you? You're 20, no? You were 18 when I already went professional. I'm going to beat you. I was completely destroyed after the last time. My shoulder was completely broken.
Nobody wants to fucking hear your shit.
I've been preparing for 2 months with a completely broken shoulder. But still, I will kill you. I fought with just one arm. What else do you want to hear?
Are you ready for tomorrow? That's what it's important.
Of course I did. You fought twice here at Octagon and you never won. You're a complete loser.
Well, who did you fight against? Tell me.
Well, you can Google it up. You can look it up on Google. Look it up. You'll see who I beat. I will beat you tomorrow. You will be completely ashamed of yourself. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Look, I'm number 1. I saw some of your fights. You can't even watch that.
You ran away. You just ran away. You were so pretty looking, running away.
No,
I'm normal. I act normal.
You couldn't even run anymore. You just lost all your strength. Well, if I were running away, that would look completely different.
In English or German?
Question for Kijk Brito.
Frage an Kijk Brito. Du bist jetzt zurück nach 2 Jahren wieder bei Octagon. Wie schön ist es wieder in diesem
After 2 years, you're making your return at Octagon. How does it feel to be here again?
Olha, eu tô muito feliz por estar de volta. Eu tô realmente muito grato pela oportunidade aqui. E, cara, vai ser só show. Tô muito bem preparado, tô muito mais experiente e tô muito feliz e tô ansioso para que chegue amanhã logo.
Ich bin sehr glücklich, dass ich zurück bin.
I'm really happy to be back. I'm grateful for being given this opportunity. I'm back with many more experiences. I'm really happy and excited about tomorrow. Max Holzer, the next question. This is the 14th time fourth time that we've seen you here this year. What's your motivation to be here again? So this is the 4th time. Look, I don't know. I'm a fighter, so I want to fight. I love fighting. I got an offer and I accepted it, that's all. For me, that's the main thing. So what can we expect from you tomorrow? I think that everyone expects something spectacular, something special, so what can we be excited about? I don't think it's going to be anything viral or spectacular. Look, I just want to fight Ilbay at some point, so then something spectacular will come.
freust du dich jetzt dein Octagon-Debüt zu geben und was ist so der Unterschied zu den lokalen
You've defended
deutschen
a
Veranstaltungen?
We Love MMA
Ja,
title
wo fühlst du dich
successfully.
am Octagon?
What is the difference between local and Octagon for Eugene?
Octagon hat mich sehr gut aufgenommen, da bin ich sehr, sehr glücklich von.
Octagon accepted me really well. I feel great. They're very welcoming. I'm great for this opportunity, so thank you.
Wo ich das bekommen habe,
I'm really happy.
habe ich gesagt, ja, auf jeden Fall, warum nicht?
I'm happy to be here. When I got the offer 2 weeks ago, I accepted it immediately. I think I needed about an hour to think about it, and then I said yes, I want to be here.
Du hast so ein bisschen
Jan
gegrinst jetzt,
Sudo.
als der Trash Talk im anderen Titelkampf
We
jetzt
saw a
stattgefunden hat.
little smile on your
Zwischen
face
euch
hearing
gab's
the
zunächst
trash
auch so
talk
kleinere
between Hatef
Provokationen.
and Lazar.
Was siehst du im Ex-Champion Kaik Brito? Hat er sich den Kampf verdient?
Now, what do you
Und,
think
ja, was
about
macht den
Kaik
Kampf für dich
Brito?
so reizvoll? Abgesehen vom Titel natürlich.
What makes this fight spectacular for you?
I had a smile on my face, so it means that I have to start trash talking. Now, listen. Kaik Brito is experienced guy. Kaik Brito is dangerous guy. It's a young guy. He go pushing forward all the time. I saw his fight. I saw what he do and what it means for me. It means that he is the champ. Then I'm going for my belt. I'm for first time from first fight in Octagon. I'm here for belt. So I know that tomorrow I'm going to take my belt home. So that is he is champion, and I go for my goal. It's another one guy on my way. That's it.
Dann Frage an Kaik Brito, bem-vindo à volta. Ich frage jetzt trotzdem in Deutsch weiter.
A question for Kaik Brito.
Du kommst zwar aus einem Sieg, aber jeder erinnert sich so ein bisschen an deine Niederlage bei der Dana White.
Last time you won, but we all remember your last loss.
Ja, hattest du dann in der dritten Runde Konditionsprobleme?
You were defeated in the Dana
Ja,
White
wo hast du so ein bisschen die Stellschrauben oder
contenders.
woran hast du gearbeitet
Was
in den
that
letzten
a
Monaten,
fitness
dass
problem,
das vielleicht
or
nicht noch mal passiert?
what was the thing that you focused on in the past month so that it doesn't happen again?
Eu acredito que tem coisas que tem que acontecer e isso aconteceu comigo e hoje eu estou mais experiente, consegui consertar os erros que teve no passado e amanhã eu vou mostrar para vocês a minha evolução.
Es gibt Sachen, die einfach haben
There are
passieren
things
müssen.
that
Und ich bin jetzt viel mehr
have to
erfahren und ich
happen,
will
that had
euch
to
das
happen.
auch
I'm much more experienced now, and you'll see that
Dann
tomorrow.
Frage an Alexander Popek. Du hast
Question
jetzt-
for
du
Alexander
kämpfst
Popek.
tatsächlich aus München oder sagen wir mal aus dem Raum München, hast lange hier gelebt. Wie waren jetzt die
You're
Erfahrungen
from
mit dem,
Munich,
ich sag
you've
mal,
lived here for a long
Einspielen
time
hier? War es
around
für dich
Munich.
einfacher,
So that's
das
kind
alles
of a
umzusetzen, im
home
Gegensatz zu
fight
anderen
for you.
Veranstaltungen, die
Is that
vielleicht gar nicht
easier
gerade
for
um die Ecke
you
sind?
compared to other places?
Das Gewicht habe ich trotzdem hier im Hotel gemacht. Gestern Abend haben wir ganz normal eingecheckt, haben das Gewicht hier gemacht, waren in der Früh hier auf der Waage.
Look, I made
Das Einzige, was
here,
halt anders war,
I made weight here as well. I checked in normally, so it's the same.
It's
It's not different for me. The only difference is that I didn't have to travel anywhere. I have my gym here. I could eat at my favorite place. So that's the only difference. And also, I'll sleep at home tonight. So that's a great advantage. It's a bit
sicher, dass
more
du den Kampf
calm.
für dich entscheiden kannst und siehst du,
So
vielleicht können wir die
why
Frage
are you
dann
so
auch
sure that you will win
weitergeben, dass du ein
tomorrow?
bisschen auch
That
als-
you will
zumindest für dich als
beat your opponent?
Title Contender Fight?
Ja, also morgen will ich natürlich gewinnen, bin auch voll überzeugt davon. Ich bin
Tomorrow
jetzt
I
auch
will win
was
for sure.
angeht.
I'm
Ich bin
convinced
jetzt
of this.
Die Nummer 2. Und wenn ich gewinne,
I'm number 2, so if I win, or when I win, the next step is
Question for the
to
promoters.
have the
Would
title
the
fight.
win, by Alex be his ticket to a title fight?
I don't know, honestly, because now after this one we got to fight Vemola against Flaherty, so we will see who will win.
so probably you're already thinking about a rematch of Fleury and Vemola if the fight turns out,
No, I'm not thinking about anything. We will see. Like if Carlos will be the winner, then he is the guy who's picking, because then he is the title holder. And as we all know, he's got the last fight in front of him. And because of he's the biggest legend of Octagon, or one of the biggest definitely, then we have to also respect him. So he will not fight anyone soon. Then in the summer, probably the last fight with Attila Vek, which would be one of the biggest fight ever, what we did. So everything is up to grab, yeah. So we will see. And it's never good to make matchmaking before the fights.
Question for Alexander. As we mentioned, the Vemola-Fleury fight, who do you expect to win that fight, and who would you prefer to fight?
That's a hard prediction. Like Andre said, you never know what happens in the fight, so we will see. But both are very high-level guys, so I cannot give a prediction. Yeah.
And who would you prefer to fight?
Carlos.
And I know Hatev and Lazar,
You see, everybody still wants to fight Carlos. It's still the same. Maybe also Hatev was thinking about Carlos, I believe.
And a question for Hatev and Lazar. I know you're probably tired of seeing each other, but at the same time, is there respect between you guys? And no matter how the fight goes, will there be a handshake? Ja, nee, ich kann auch Deutsch, alles gut. Gibt es immer noch Respekt zwischen euch und wird ihr einander eine Handshake geben nach dem Kampf, egal wie es ausgeht?
Ja, ich gebe immer nach dem Kampf. Ich bin ganz respektvoll. Ich gebe auch jedem meine Gegner Hand.
Of course, I always shake my opponent's hand.
Nur die ganze einfach, das ist einfach Schleim, so Scheiße, ja, ich habe das gewonnen, keiner hat das gemacht, so gemacht.
Here's the thing though, I don't spread hatred, I don't talk shit about my opponent just because. But you always talk shit about me.
Was du gesagt hast über mich, ein Jahr. Durch meine Freunde angerufen oder was? Das über meine beste Freunde, mit dem trainieren.
You've just been talking shit about me, nothing else, for years. You keep throwing shit at me, keep throwing dirt at me. You ran away from me in the cage. You keep shitting on me.
And who told you this? That's what I'm interested in. That's not true. Who tells you this? Who told you this?
I'm only interested in the fight, nothing else.
Look, I respect you. I don't respect you as a person, but that's not necessary.
How hard is it being sat between this much tension right now between these two?
Yeah, it's nice. Nice place to be. I have to say the Hatev is the only man when I'm always a little bit nervous what will come. But yeah, it's those heavyweights, they are different beasts, so we are happy that we have them, and finally tomorrow we will see who's the better man.
Hatev, du hast gerade angesprochen, dass Lazar mit einem von deinen besten Freunden trainiert hat. War das Mark Dussis?
My Dussis.
Ist doch auch aus dem
Hatev, you said that you trained with your good friend Mark Dussis. Who is that? I don't know. I don't want to say that name. No, we heard some gossip about Mark Dussis training with Lazar, and that you didn't think it was too funny, and that you shouted at him. I didn't see him at our gym, so I'm not sure. He's supposed to come to my gym. He hasn't been where I train. He can train with whoever he pleases. He can even train with my trainers. I don't give a fuck. I'm just seeing the fight in front of me. Tell me where to come, where to go, and I'll go there and put on a show. Blah, blah, blah. He just keeps running his mouth. I'm not like him. I don't keep talking shit. It's not something that I need to do.
I'm the reason. I'm the reason. For sure I'm the reason. Yeah. You have to control him. Yes, thank you. Okay. Like I said, yeah, you never know. Next question.
Yeah, should we keep going? Last question, Manuel from MMA for Fans. Hello, zu Lazar Todev. Lazar war gerade hitzig. Erklär mir uns mal, was gerade passiert. Er ist, glaube ich, auf dich losgegangen oder was?
That was quite a sharp exchange, and what we saw there. Can you describe it?
Sorry. Ja, die Emotionen haben eskaliert auf jeden Fall gerade.
Well, looks like he was full of emotions there. They escalated, and there's just limits that he shouldn't cross. Whether we love each other or hate each other, you shouldn't just push past some boundaries, and he did it. He should be more careful than that. He should be more careful for sure. He should be more careful about what he says about his opponents. The trainer said that you're definitely coming for your title. How much are you after it? How much do you want it, and what does it mean for you?
Dieser Titel ist auf jeden Fall, morgen wird sie für mich bedeuten, ein Zeichen für Gerechtigkeit.
I think that title is
Das heißt, ich muss alles in meine
a
Hände
symbol
nehmen.
of justice for me. It's me taking my fate in my own hands, and I'll do that, and you'll see that. Question for Alexander Popek. We've announced a home fight for you. Are you happy about fighting on home ground tomorrow? I'm super happy, super stoked. On Tuesday, I got the notice that I will be fighting somebody else, and I was disappointed. But now I'm just that glad that we were able to get a short notice opponent, and I fully respect Matos for accepting such a short notice fight. And it's very important for me fighting here. It's important that we put on a show for our fans who love seeing me here in Munich. We sold a lot of tickets, and it would be just so disappointing if we couldn't get in the cage tomorrow and the fight was cancelled. Question for Matos Celcic. How fit do you feel for tomorrow, and how ready do you feel? This has been a short notice fight, more than usual for you, and you have experience taking short notice fights, but how are you feeling right now?
Czuję się bardzo dobrze. Gdybym w siebie nie wierzył, to by mnie tu nie było. Więc myślę, że jutro będzie naprawdę dobra wojna między mną a Aleksandrem.
Okay, I truly believe myself. If I didn't, I wouldn't come here. And tomorrow is going to be a very good fight between us.
Thanks. Last question from my side to Eugen Blackdell. Eugen, du hast einen starken Gegner morgen vor dir. Max Holzer gilt als das Talent, das Nachwuchstalent.
Tomorrow you'll face off against a huge opponent because Max Holzer is such a talented fighter. How are you feeling about it? And how are you mentally, Eugene?
Für mich gar kein Problem, weil ich habe ehrlich gesagt nichts zu verlieren.
It's no problem for me. I have nothing to lose. I'm the outsider. I'm the underdog. So if I win, I'll show them I'm boss. If I win, I'll just fulfill everybody's expectations. It's fine. I'm a little bit more nervous now, to be fair, than I'll be tomorrow for the fight.
wie fit bist du? Für dich war das jetzt auch nochmal recht short
Max,
notice.
how ready
Ja,
are
das kann man
you?
empfehlen.
How was the weight cut for you? This was also kind of short notice for you. I'm fit.
Nein, es passt eigentlich alles.
I'm ready.
Und,
I'm in brutal
Ja,
condition.
keine Ahnung, ist mir
I'm
eigentlich auch
pumped
egal,
up.
ob er jetzt sagt, er hat nichts zu verlieren oder sonst was. Jeder hat keine.
Nah, I don't know.
Ich denke mal, keiner hat Bock,
He
den
said
Sieg auf
he
die
had
Fresse
nothing
zu
to
kriegen und das
lose,
wird ihm
but
morgen leider widerfahren.
I don't think
ja, das war's
everybody
eigentlich
wants
von
to
meiner Seite.
get
Ich
hit
bin
in
fit, der
the
Kampf
their
lief gut
freaking face
und
in
morgen kann er
the
wieder kämpfen.
cage. So that's all I have to say. And the weight cut was great.
Wenn du ihn gewinnst,
Tomorrow we'll
wirst du
see what
10:0
happens.
sein.
And if you
Du
win
hast
the
in Frankfurt
fight,
die 9:0,
you
also
will
die 9:0
your
warst du schon
score will
auf
be
dem anderen, wirst du
10-0-0.
die 10:0.
In Frankfurt, you
Ja, ich denke,
scored
das
your
wird auf dem
9th
Banner
win.
stehen.
Do you think number 10 is coming tomorrow?
Eine Frage noch an Eugen.
I'm really looking forward to it.
In der Community auf Social Media von Octagon haben einige Leute, als dieses Match angekündigt wurde, gesagt,
Question
der
from the
Klassenunterschied
community.
oder der Niveauunterschied von Wheel of MMA zu
Some
Octagon
Instagram
wird in diesem Kampf
users
ganz klar sichtbar
told
sein.
us that
Was würdest du
there's
diesen
a big
Leuten
difference
sagen?
between We Love MMA and Octagon. What do you have to say to these people? Honestly, they're right. Here in Octagon, it's a crazy organization, and it's a great organization. There's no comparing it.
Was ist für dich der Unterschied?
So what's the difference? Can you say something concrete? Max Holzer is a great fighter. He's a great opponent.
Ja, das Niveau ist halt viel höher. Also,
And they're fighting here at a much higher level. So that's it.
Max Holzer, noch eine kurze Frage an dich. Auf Instagram hat
Max,
gefragt,
another question
würdest
for
du
you.
einen Titelkampf gegen Keita annehmen,
This is
wenn
a
man ihn
question
dir
from
anbietet?
Instagram, and somebody's asking, would you accept a title fight against Keita if it was offered?
Angeboten kriege. Das ist der einzige Kampf, der mich interessiert.
Not sure. I don't care right now.
Okay, danke schön.
I don't care who
One
it'll be
question to
against.
Ian Zurdo
Title?
in the name
Yeah,
of,
sure. I want that.
FightLife.cz. In the Czech Republic, you're one of the most beloved fighters in Octagon, always receiving a warm welcome. However, your upcoming fight is in Munich. What is your relationship with German fans like?
I don't know yet, but for sure after tomorrow evening it will be a great relationship because as you know, guys, my fights never boring. So don't blink on my fights because you can lose the fights in every second. So for sure for fans, as I was in a few events in Germany, and fans are crazy, crowd are so electricity. So for sure they will like it our fight. So stay tuned.
Okay, so I have another question to you, also from FightLife.cz. Brito has finished 17 of his fights early, and you have also an impressive record of KOs and TKOs. Do you think Brito's style will suit you, and how would you like the fight to end?
Of course, I would like to be with the hands up and the belt on the shoulder. Here, Brito is a KO artist, let's say like that, you know. He is a dangerous guy. He is going forward. He's going for finish. Every his punch, it's a KO punch. But if you look at my timing, my speed, I'm there for sure. Maybe I'm better. So next day, tomorrow, you will see that. You will see that because I'm in best shape of my career. I get a great training camp. I had a full training camp for the title shot, and I hope that our fight is going five rounds, 5 blood rounds, and I will put all what I have on the line. I'm training. I'm in this business from 9 years from zero. Soon it will be 10 years. So 10 years I prepared for this fight. So this fight is all or nothing. I'm going there for that my belt.
Okay, thanks. Eine Frage an Kijk Brito von MMA Shorties
Question
Tschechien.
for Kijk Brito.
Wir haben dich jetzt zwei lange Jahre nicht gesehen. Was lief in dieser Zeit bei dir?
We
und
haven't seen
was
you
hat
for
sich
2 long
in dieser
years at
Zeit bei dir
Octagon, so
verändert?
what's happened and what's changed?
Na minha vida mudou muita coisa. Eu estou muito mais experiente. Eu estou com uma equipe nova. Tem já um bom tempo já que eu estou trabalhando muito forte com o meu mestre me lapidando muito. E a minha equipe, cara, todos os dias é fogo alto, é mar, fundo do mar. Então eu estou muito, muito feliz em poder mostrar isso para vocês amanhã.
Also ich bin während dieser Zeit ich habe viel mehr Erfahrung zusammengebracht und
During these 2 years,
ich habe
I've
auch ein neues Team
gained so
mich
many more
und,
experiences, so
das
much
ist
more
jeden Tag,
experience. I've also
also
changed my
zu
team,
100% trainieren und ich will euch das morgen auch zeigen.
and I give every day, every
Eu ainda não
training
estava na minha
session
melhor
my
versão.
all.
Amanhã vocês vão ver ela.
And tomorrow you'll see.
Ihr habt noch nicht meine beste Version von mir gesehen. Ihr werdet
You also
morgen
haven't seen me at my best, and you will see that tomorrow.
One more question to Mateusz Strelczyk, also from MMA Shorties from Czech Republic. Last time we saw your leg break in a horrific way. How long did it take for you to recover from this injury?
Dojście po kontuzji zajęło mi około roku, ale jestem naprawdę w bardzo dobrej formie. Noga jest jak nowa, nawet lepsza, więc będzie dobrze.
It's taken me a year, but now the leg is much better than before.
Okay, thank you. Eine Frage noch an Lazar Todev von
Question for
MMA,
Lazar Todev, MMA Bulgaria.
Auch wenn du mittlerweile in Deutschland lebst, läufst du immer mit der
You live in
bulgarischen Flagge
Germany
an.
now,
Woher kommt dieser Patriotismus, dass du immer noch Bulgarien repräsentieren
but you still carry your Bulgarian flag. So where do you take this patriotism from?
Egal wo lebt und egal was macht, darf seine Wurzeln nicht verlieren.
It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you work. We can never forget about our roots. I love Germany. It's my second home. But many people, many fans are also from Bulgaria, so that's amazing when I can show them how much I love this country.
Der Boxer Kubrat Pulev kämpft die Box-WM im Schwergewicht, auch morgen.
It could be a Bulgarian weekend because there is another boxing fight from Bulgaria and you are here. So do you think it's going to be a national day if you both win? Well, that would be great if we both win. We both face a difficult task, but it is very likely that we both win, and then it would definitely be a national holiday in Bulgaria.
Ich habe noch eine Frage an Andre Novotny. Max Holzer hat gerade nochmal
I have a question for Andrzej Novotny.
Wie reell wird das sein? Dennis Ilbay hat heute Morgen
Max Holzer spoke about Ilbay, and Max said this morning that Ilbay has no opponent for Düsseldorf. If there's no injury, is it possible that we see this fight in Düsseldorf?
Dennis got already his opponent.
Okay, so it's fixed.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay. Letzte Frage von mir an Jon
And
Sodo.
also, I believe that Max needs some time between the fights
Rest
sometimes.
time.
Yeah. So.
Max, was sagst
Für
du
Ilbay
dazu?
brauche ich keine Zeit. Den nehme ich jeden Tag der Woche an.
Yeah, I don't need any time off. I always have a week off.
Okay, nice to hear, but still, Dennis got his opponent already.
Okay, thank you. Last question from my side to Jon Sodo. We talked recently in the podcast, and you told me that the key to success over the victory to Brito is patient. So has there something changed, or is that tomorrow night still a part of the game plan?
It's nothing changed, mate. It's still a part of game plan. So I'm going there and put all on the line. It's as we're talking in a few days before. So it's still a part game plan, and I'm going there to put all or nothing. I'm going for my belt.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Last question? No, so we got it. So give us like 2-3 minutes. We will clean the tables, and then we will do the stare downs and everything else which is dangerous.
Just tell me when we start rolling. Left is blue. I'm gonna read left one first. Octagon 64 findet morgen im brandneuen SAP-Garden in München statt. Wir haben einige Lokalmatadoren, die dort die Show machen werden, aber auch ganz besonders hervorzuheben sind 2 Titelkämpfe. Jetzt kommen wir zu den Face-Offs, den letzten Gelegenheiten der Kämpfer, sich einmal noch mal kurz zu beschnuppern, bevor es dann morgen ums Eingemachte geht. Wir beginnen mit dem ersten Kampf. Wir begrüßen Jan Malach. Dieser Kampf ist ein Catchweight-Match bis 73 Kilogramm und hier ist sein Gegner zum ersten Mal bei Octagon, Gökhan Aksu. Dieser Kampf war schon 2-mal angesetzt, 2-mal ist er verletzungs- oder krankheitsbedingt ausgefallen. Morgen ist es endlich soweit. Diese beiden Herrschaften treffen sich im Catchweight bis 73 Kilogramm. Dann kommen wir zu dem Kampf, bei dem wir wahrscheinlich keine Punktrichter brauchen werden. Wir begrüßen im Mittelgewicht Ion Taburcianu. Er nimmt es auf mit seinem Gegner aus Bremen, Jamie Cordero. Beide Kämpfer haben schon fantastische Finishes bei Octagon gezeigt. Und egal, ob es Finishes waren oder die Kämpfe zu Ungunsten von den beiden ausgefallen sind, jedes Mal war es eine absolute Schlacht und komplett sehenswert. Also wenn diese Herrschaften morgen ihre Arbeit machen, haben die Punktrichter höchstwahrscheinlich mal Pause. Dann begrüßen wir aus Tschechien. Er nimmt es mit dem Lokalmatadoren auf. Hier ist Jakub Donal. Sein Gegner steigt für München in den Ring. Hier ist Michael Degashek. Auch dieser Kampf ist ein Catchweight-Match. Das Gewichtslimit haben die beiden heute früh eingehalten, 68 Kilogramm. Morgen wird Michael Degashek die Festung München gegen Jakub Donal verteidigen. Kommen wir im nächsten Kampf zu den Schwergewichten und wenn die zu Werke gehen, ist immer etwas ganz Besonderes in der Luft, denn jeder Schlag und jeder Kick kann den Kampf beenden. Begrüßen wir als erster Sebastian Herzberg. Zum zweiten Mal bei Octagon. In seinem ersten Kampf haben wir ihn im März in Stuttgart gesehen. Sein Gegner zum ersten Mal bei Octagon, Patrick Vespaziani. Ein ehemaliger Fallschirmspringer der Bundeswehr, der jetzt die MMA-Handschuhe anzieht. Ein wirklich hervorragendes Match. Diese Heavyweight-Action morgen im SAP-Garden, der modernsten Arena Europas. Kommen wir ins Catchweight bis 68 Kilogramm. Ein Mann tritt hier zum ersten Mal an. Hier ist Eugen Blackdell. Sein Gegner kämpft jetzt zum dritten oder zum vierten Mal dieses Jahr bei Octagon. Hier ist Max Holzer. Diesmal sind alle brav, diesmal gibt es keine Faxen. Der ehemalige Wheel of MMA Champion gegen den aufstrebenden Star von Octagon. Morgen im SAP Garden München. Ein weiterer Short-Notice-Kampf, der uns im Halbschwergewicht auf dem Programm liegt. Hier ist aus Polen Mateusz Strelczyk. 4 Tage vor dem Kampf hat er die Herausforderung gegen den Mann angekommen, den wir jetzt begrüßen. Auch er kommt aus München. Begrüßt mit mir Marc Dussi, Alex Popek. Die hatten den falschen Namen in der Liste eingeschrieben. Sorry, muss ich mich entschuldigen, Alter. Sie hatten den falschen Namen in der Liste. Dankeschön dafür, liebe Leute. Also, Alex Popek gegen Mateusz Strelczyk. Dann geht es um die Krone. Ich glaube, ich schulde dir was. Dann geht es um die Krone im Weltergewicht. 2 hervorragende Kämpfer werden sich dort im Käfig gegenüberstehen. Begrüßen wir aus Moldawien, Ion Surdu. Der Titel im Weltergewicht steht auf dem Spiel und dieser Mann wird ihn verteidigen nach 2 Jahren Abwesenheit. Begrüßen wir Kaik Brito. Dieser Titelkampf ist natürlich angesetzt auf 5 Runden à 5 Minuten, wenn wir die volle Kampfzeit überhaupt brauchen. Die Chancen stehen gut, dass das nicht so sein wird. Es sind noch circa 1000 Tickets an der Abendkasse verfügbar. Und jetzt kommen wir zu guter Letzt zu den Schwergewichten, bei denen wir gerade mal gucken müssen, ob die schon wieder einsatzfähig sind, nachdem es da vorhin ein kleines Scharmützel gab. Hier ist der Herausforderer Lazar Todev. Okay, damit wir nicht gleich den gesamten Häuserblock evakuieren müssen, ist Hatif Moel gerade zufälligerweise nicht hier. Aber das ist der Herausforderer. Er greift zum 2. Mal um die Krone im Schwergewicht. Bitte großen Applaus für Lazar Todev. Spannende Kämpfe sind für morgen angesetzt. Ihr könnt euch das Ganze natürlich live ansehen auf RTL Plus. Oder ihr wollt die ganze Stadion-Action mal live erleben, hautnah und diese ganze Arena-Atmosphäre spüren, dann gibt es noch Tickets an der Abendkasse. Kommt auf jeden Fall vorbei, es lohnt sich. Dankeschön.
Octagon returns to Munich with a tournament that will be headlined by 2 title fights. A heated rematch to be crowned king of the heavyweight division. 6 years undefeated world number 6 and Octagon champion Hatif Boss Moel will take on Lazar Todev. Todev believes he won their first fight and was not happy with the judge's decision. Now we'll find out who the real boss of the heavyweight division is. After 16 months, the welterweight belt's last owner, Brazilian phenom Kaik Brito, is back and looking to claim the title again. After the bloodbath in Ostrava back in 2022, he raised the belt above his head and became the first fighter in Octagon to break the then champion David Cosma's 5-year win streak. However, Dracula Serdu is determined to prove that Brito's reign is officially over. Munich's very own Viking and light heavyweight division number 2, Ironside Popek, wants to earn another shot at the title, but standing in his way is a man known to finish his opponents even when they are the favourites to win. Missed the short notice, Strelczyk. 22-year-old Max Holzer is on a 9-fight win streak, but he is about to face the biggest challenge of his career so far. As champion of 2 German organisations, Eugene Blackdale is out to prove that his opponent is far from invincible. Heavyweight number 3, Sebastian Herzberg, is a so far undefeatable double champion of a German organization who'll do whatever it takes to destroy the 2-meter-tall giant, Patrick Vespasian, who'll be making his Octagon debut. The opening bout of the main fight card could be the very last time we see Mikhail Diegashek in the cage, a warrior who constantly threatens to finish his opponents. Going up against him will be none other than the renowned fan-favorite tough guy from Brno, Jakub Donald. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 64, Moel versus Todev 2. Purchase the pay-per-view and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament from the comfort of your own home on octagon.tv.